Well, this weekend marks the 47th annual Colony Days in Atascadero, where the city is honoring its history and women's fight for rights over the past 100 years. Organizers say there were many modifications to this year's event as COVID-19 concerns linger. KSBY News reporter Sydney Brandt reports.
A city full of history.
We wanted to celebrate the 100th year of women's right to vote, which of course was in August of 2020.
Celebrating from the streets this year.
We came up with the idea of what we call a reverse parade.
You can see Sunken Park is virtually empty. Tents typically fill this whole area in reenactment of Tent City, where organizers say history comes alive.
They actually lived in tents in a tent city while their homes were being built. And it was a real sense of community.
The sense of community, founded by E.G. Lewis and his wife Mabel, pioneers in the push for women's rights in Atascadero.
Women actually voted here before the 19th Amendment.
David May, designer of this float, reading words like vote and ladies welcome, stresses the importance of the fight for freedom.
So this float was to celebrate the 19th Amendment and how Atascadero dealt with it.
He says history is important to learn from, and in the current tense political climate, he feels
we haven't been very good at that lately.
Community clubs at Colony Days, like the Quota Club, which initiated the Colony Tea 43 years ago.
Last Sunday would have been the Colony Tea, where the royalty are crowned.
Still spread their message symbolically, despite traditions like royalty selection not happening this year. Organizers setting up for the 47th remembrance of Atascadero's roots, despite smaller crowds, fewer vendors, and canceled fan favorites.
Normally we have the weenie dog races, and we don't have those anymore.
But the fundraiser barbecue, still sizzling. Organizers say they were proud to pull it off.
Kind of try to keep the spirits of Atascadero up during this kind of rough time.
Even if it meant waving to cars from the curb.
It's one of the few events that actually was able to do something this year. And it's small and it's modified, but we're here.
Reporting in Atascadero, Sydney Brandt, KSBY News.